Early life and background. John Mensah, a prominent Ghanaian footballer, was born on November 29, 1982, in Koforidua, Ghana. From a young age, Mensah showed a passion for football, and his natural talent on the pitch was apparent. Growing up in a country where football is more than just a sport, Mensah's love for the game was nurtured by his family and community. His early years were spent in the streets of Koforidua, playing football with friends and honing his skills. Mensah's strong physique and athleticism set him apart from his peers, and it wasn't long before he caught the eye of scouts from local clubs. He joined Okwawu United, a team based in the eastern region of Ghana, where his career began to take shape. His ability as a central defender, characterized by his aerial prowess, strength, and composure on the ball, quickly made him a standout player in the Ghanaian football scene. Early professional career. At the age of 16, Mensah moved to Ghana's Premier League, signing with Nanya FC in 2001. His performances at Nanya FC were impressive, and it didn't take long for the scouts to take notice of the young defender. Mensah's quick rise through the ranks led to a significant move to Asante Kotoko in 2002, one of Ghana's most successful football clubs. His time at Kotoko helped him gain the experience necessary to make the leap to international football, and he quickly became one of the top young talents in Africa. While playing for Asante Kotoko, Mensah's reputation as a strong and composed center-back grew, and it wasn't long before he caught the attention of European clubs. His performances in Ghana's top flight, along with his robust displays in continental tournaments such as the CAF Champions League, earned him a spot on the radar of clubs in Europe. Move to Europe. Stade Rennais. Mensah's big break into European football came in 2006, when he signed with Stade Rennais in Ligue 1, France's top division. At Rennes, Mensah had the opportunity to showcase his talent in one of Europe's most competitive leagues. His first season in France was marked by a series of solid performances, establishing him as one of the top defenders in the league. His stature as a central defender, along with his ability to break up attacks and contribute to his team's build-up play, made him a key figure in Rennes' defensive lineup. During his time at Stade Rennais, Mensah grew both as a footballer and as a person. He became a fan favorite due to his no-nonsense approach to defending, commanding presence in the air, and leadership at the back. He formed a strong partnership with fellow defenders at Rennes, and his excellent positioning and defensive intelligence helped the club secure solid finishes in Ligue 1. Mensah's success in France didn't go unnoticed, and his performances in Ligue 1 paved the way for a move to even bigger clubs in Europe. He continued to develop his reputation as one of Africa's premier defenders. Serie A success, Juventus and Torino. In 2008, after several years at Stade Rennais, Mensah made a high-profile move to Italy, signing with Juventus in Serie A, one of the most prestigious football leagues in the world. His transfer to Juventus marked a significant step in his career, as he joined a club with a rich history and a high level of competition. Mensah's time at Juventus was marked by his resilience and leadership. Mensah's first season at Juventus was impressive, and he quickly adapted to the defensive demands of Serie A. His physicality, combined with his defensive acumen, made him a crucial part of the team. However, during his time at Juventus, Mensah faced challenges, including injuries, which somewhat hindered his ability to establish himself as a consistent starter in the team. Despite these setbacks, he still made valuable contributions to the team, particularly in key domestic matches. After his time at Juventus, Mensah moved to Torino FC, another Serie A club, where he continued his career in Italy. Torino provided Mensah with more consistent playing time, and he was able to demonstrate his full potential. His experience in Italy's top division allowed him to further refine his defensive skills, and his leadership qualities continued to shine through as he became one of the most reliable central defenders in Serie A. Mensah's time in Italy allowed him to develop further as a top-class defender and to make valuable contributions at the club level, even if his time at Juventus did not reach the heights initially expected. Return to Ligue 1. Lyon in 2012. After a spell at Torino, Mensah returned to France and joined Lyon, one of the top clubs in Ligue 1. His move to Lyon signified a new chapter in his career, and Mensah was determined to make the most of the opportunity. At Lyon, he was able to reassert himself as a key central defender, providing strength, leadership, and stability to the team's backline. His return to France was a reminder of his quality, and he made significant contributions during his time at Lyon. At Lyon, Mensah formed part of a strong defensive unit and was able to display his experience, which was particularly valuable during high-pressure matches. While his role at the club was more limited compared to his earlier years in Europe, he still played an important role in Lyon's defense. His performances in League One and in European competitions helped keep Lyon competitive domestically and internationally. International career with Ghana. John Mensah's international career with the Ghana national team has been one of the defining features of his career. He made his debut for the Black Stars in 2002. And over the next decade, he became a mainstay in the Ghanaian defense. Mensah's leadership, both on and off the field, was crucial to Ghana's success in multiple tournaments. Mensah played an important role in the 2006 Africa Cup of Nations, AFCON, where Ghana finished in third place. His performances in the tournament earned him recognition as one of Africa's premier defenders. However, it was in the 2008 Africa Cup of Nations where Mensah's international career truly flourished. He was instrumental in Ghana's title-winning campaign, where the Black Stars emerged as the champions of Africa, defeating Côte d'Ivoire in a dramatic final. Mensah's leadership on the field was essential, and his defensive capabilities were crucial to Ghana's triumph. Mensah's performances at the 2006 FIFA World Cup in Germany were also commendable, with Ghana emerging as one of the most impressive African teams of the tournament. Mensah was one of the key players for Ghana, and his defensive solidity helped the Black Stars reach the round of 16 in their first-ever World Cup appearance. He continued to be an integral part of the Ghana national team during the 2010 FIFA World Cup in South Africa. Although Ghana fell short in the quarter-finals, Mensah's defensive leadership and resilience were key components of their remarkable run in the tournament. He captained the Black Stars at the 2010 Africa Cup of Nations, and although Ghana was runners-up, Mensah's leadership throughout the competition was vital. Mensah earned 86 international caps for Ghana and represented the country in several Africa Cup of Nations tournaments and FIFA World Cup qualifiers. His leadership qualities and commitment to the Black Stars earned him respect both at home and abroad. Retirement and legacy. John Mensah retired from professional football in 2017, ending a career that spanned nearly 2 decades. His final years were spent with various clubs in Ghana and other parts of Europe, but his legacy was already firmly secured. Mensah's time in Europe, particularly his years at Lyon, Stade Rennais, and Torino, solidified him as one of the continent's best defenders. His leadership, experience, and ability to defend under pressure made him a key figure for his clubs and his national team. As one of the best defenders to come out of Ghana, Mensah's impact on the country's footballing landscape is undeniable. He remains one of the most respected footballers in Ghana's history. Off the field, Mensah is involved in several philanthropic activities, particularly those focused on education and youth development in his native Ghana. Today, John Mensah is remembered as a towering figure in African football. His legacy as a commanding central defender, his leadership for the Ghana national team, and his success in European club football ensure that he will always be regarded as one of the greatest defenders in both Ghanaian and African football history.